Have you ever felt like Sisyphus, pushing that boulder up the mountain only to watch it roll back down again? You put in the hours, day after day, giving your all to a project, a dream, or a skill. You practice relentlessly, you push yourself to the limit, but nothing happens. No one seems to notice. It feels like all your effort is vanishing into thin air. Well, guess what? You're not alone. This, my friends, is the curious case of unnoticed effort. It's that period where your dedication feels invisible, where the world seems oblivious to the sweat and tears you're pouring in. But here's the secret. This is a crucial part of the journey, a necessary climb before you reach the peak. Imagine effort as a seed you plant in the ground. You water it, nurture it, but for a while, there's nothing to see. It's hidden beneath the surface, working its magic in the darkness. But then, one day, a tiny sprout peeks through. That's the moment your effort starts to get noticed. The unseen work blossoms into something tangible, something the world can finally appreciate. The key to navigating this phase, my friends, is perseverance. It's the grit that keeps you going when the climb feels endless. It's the unwavering belief in yourself, even when the applause seems a million miles away. Remember, success rarely happens overnight. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and perseverance is your trusty running shoe. So, the next time you feel like your efforts are disappearing into the void, take a deep breath. You're not alone. This is just the beginning. Keep pushing, keep growing, and trust that your dedication will eventually break through the surface. We'll explore this journey further in the coming sections, but for now, remember, unseen effort is the seed of future success. Now, let's delve deeper into the curious land of unnoticed effort. Think of history's greatest artists. Michelangelo, toiling away for years on the Sistine Chapel ceiling, probably wasn't getting many high fives halfway through. Or Marie Curie, spending countless hours hunched over beakers, likely faced moments of, will this ever amount to anything? The same goes for athletes. Michael Jordan, widely considered the best basketball player ever, was famously cut from his high school team. Imagine the sting of that rejection after all those hours practicing. Even the most successful musicians spent years in dingy basements before finally hitting the big stage. These are just a few examples, but the challenges faced during this period are universal. The lack of recognition can be disheartening. You might feel like you're talking to a brick wall, questioning your abilities and wondering if you're on the right path. Self-doubt can creep in like a pesky weed, threatening to choke out your motivation. But here's where the magic of persistence comes in. Persistence is your unwavering companion on this journey. It's the voice that whispers, keep going, even when it's tough. It's the fire that keeps you burning when the world seems cold. Think of Nelson Mandela, imprisoned for 27 years for fighting for equality. He never gave up hope, and his persistence eventually led to a revolution. As he said, it always seems impossible until it's done. Or consider the motivational words of Winston Churchill. Success is going from failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm. These powerful quotes remind us that persistence is not about avoiding setbacks. It's about embracing them as stepping stones on the path to success. The key is to find your own source of fuel during this period. Maybe it's a vision board filled with your aspirations. Perhaps it's a quote that resonates deeply with you. Whatever it is, hold on to it fiercely during those moments of self-doubt. Remember, persistence isn't about superhuman strength or never feeling discouraged. It's about picking yourself up after you fall and recommitting to the journey. It's the quiet hero that helps transform unnoticed effort into something truly remarkable. In the next section, we'll explore that transformation, the sweet moment when your dedication finally gets its due. Ah, the turning point. This is where the magic starts to unfold. Remember that seed we planted in the first section? Well, after a period of unseen growth, it finally bursts through the soil, a tiny green sprout reaching for the sun. That's what happens with unnoticed effort. There's a pivotal moment where your dedication starts to blossom and attract attention. This can take many forms. Maybe it's a breakthrough in your research, a winning performance in a competition, or finally landing that dream job. It could be a public recognition, like an award or a glowing review, or a more personal validation, like the satisfaction of mastering a difficult skill. The point is, something shifts. The world starts to take notice of the effort you've been pouring in. Think of Vincent van Gogh, a painter who received little recognition during his lifetime. But his persistence paid off after his death, and today his vibrant works are celebrated worldwide. Or J.K. Rowling, whose Harry Potter manuscript was rejected countless times before becoming a global phenomenon. These stories highlight the power of delayed gratification. The recognition might not come instantly, but when it does, it's all the sweeter. Now, achieving success after unnoticed effort is an emotional roller coaster. Relief washes over you, the feeling of finally being seen after all that hard work. There's a surge of pride, a validation of your dedication and self-belief. It's like finally reaching the mountain peak after a long, arduous climb, and the view from the top is breathtaking. Remember, success isn't a solo act. It's often fueled by the efforts of a team. Think of the athletes who train for years, pushing each other to their limits, only to achieve victory together. Or the scientists who collaborate tirelessly, their combined efforts leading to groundbreaking discoveries. It's a beautiful testament to the power of shared dedication and the joy of collective achievement. The key takeaway here is this: the turning point, the moment of recognition, is a celebration of your journey. It's a validation of all the unseen effort, the quiet battles fought, and the unwavering belief you held on to. In the next section, we'll delve into the valuable lessons learned from this experience. Now, let's glean some wisdom from this captivating journey of unnoticed effort blossoming into success. The first lesson is perhaps the most crucial. Growth often happens in the quiet. Like a seed buried beneath the earth, your dedication might seem invisible for a while. But trust the process. The unseen work is laying the foundation for something truly remarkable. The Stoic philosophers, known for their emphasis on reason and resilience, would remind us that external validation is fleeting. True satisfaction comes from within, from the knowledge that you're giving your all and staying true to your path. Don't let the lack of applause discourage you. Focus on the intrinsic joy of the process itself. The second lesson is the power of persistence. It's the unwavering belief that keeps you going when the path gets tough. Remember, success rarely happens overnight. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and persistence is your trusty running buddy. There will be moments of self-doubt, but view them as opportunities to refine your focus and recommit to your goals. Thirdly, celebrate the small wins. Every step forward, every hurdle overcome, is a victory in itself. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how seemingly insignificant. These mini celebrations will fuel your motivation and keep you moving in the right direction. Finally, remember the importance of gratitude. Be grateful for the opportunity to learn, to grow, and to push your boundaries. Even the setbacks hold valuable lessons. Embrace the journey, with all its ups and downs, and appreciate the dedication that's shaping you into the best version of yourself. Now, some of you might be watching this feeling stuck in the unnoticed effort phase. You're pouring your heart into something, but the world seems oblivious. To you, I say this: keep going. You're not alone. This is a perfectly normal part of the process. Trust that your dedication is not in vain. The seed you've planted is taking root, and with time and perseverance, it will blossom into something extraordinary. Find inspiration in the countless stories of individuals who persevered through obscurity. Remember, the greatest achievements often begin with unseen effort. So, keep pushing, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. The world is waiting to witness the magic that will unfold when your dedication finally breaks through the surface. All right, friends, let's gather the pearls of wisdom we've gleaned from this exploration of unseen effort. We've delved into the nature of this phase, where dedication feels invisible, and the challenges of facing self-doubt along the way. We've also celebrated the power of persistence, the unwavering spirit that propels us forward even when the path seems endless. Finally, we explored the sweet moment of recognition, the validation of all those unseen hours you poured into your dreams. Remember, the journey from unnoticed effort to success is a beautiful dance. It's about trusting the quiet growth happening beneath the surface, like a seed taking root in the darkness. It's about harnessing the power of persistence, the unwavering belief that keeps you going when the applause seems a million miles away. Now, I invite you to reflect on your own journey. Are there areas where you're putting in unseen effort? Perhaps a creative project gathering dust, a skill you're honing in private, or a dream you haven't quite dared to voice. Acknowledge those efforts. They're the seeds of future success. Hold on to the lessons we've discussed. Celebrate the small victories. Find inspiration in the stories of others. And most importantly, cultivate gratitude. Be thankful for the opportunity to learn, to grow, and to push your boundaries. Remember, the world needs your unique brilliance. Don't let the fear of being unseen hold you back. Keep pushing, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. The moment of recognition will come, and when it does, it will be all the sweeter for the journey you've taken. As the great Maya Angelou so eloquently said, success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. So go forth, friends, and embrace the journey, with all its twists and turns. The world awaits the magic you'll create. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of unseen effort. If this resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below sharing your own experiences. Don't forget to subscribe for more philosophical adventures on topics related to personal development and navigating the complexities of life. Until next time, take care and keep reaching for the stars.